All right. Are we live? Let's run it. Yes, get in here, everybody, get in here. Get in here, everybody, get in here. Time for a legendary show. Period. Okay, hold on. Oh, not there. Okay, hold on. I just want to see how it's looking. Can you all hear me okay? Can you all hear me? Can you all see me? Is it good? Let me check, because child, it has been a minute since we've been live and really got into some things over here. Hold on, I'm gonna wait for this thing to go through. I just need to see how it looks over here. Oh, they are really gonna carry on this thing. Can you all see me? Oh yeah, it looks good, okay. Great, beautiful. All right. Yeah, so listen, y'all know this is the beauty of having your own space. You add stuff. This setup is actually for my car channel, but I might leave. I like the winter white look, so I think I might leave for the tarot channel and for the commentary channel. But you know, we got functional shit over here. Oh look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but this chair lights up too. You guys know I'm a fan of lights. I don't know if you can really get into it, but the chair lights up. I don't know, it's just a weird quirk that happened. Anyway, it's been a while. We're here. I want to make sure that you guys can see me. We're getting into some things. We have some topics to talk about. We're chilling on a Sunday today, and I haven't been here with you guys in a while. And after this, I'm going to do a members only because we have to talk about the 60-day cleanse that we're on, okay? And so we're still going hard with that. Right now, I am drinking a ginger lime poppy water. So we're about to get into some things now. All right, I just want to make sure you guys can hear me, but let's get into it because we got a lot to talk about. It's been a lot going on. So let's start with our girl, Kelly Rowland. Now, there's just something going on with this mouse. I don't know. So it's a thing. I'm telling you, it is a thing, and it's going to stress me out if it starts stressing me out. Hold on. I feel like it's gonna start stressing me out. Okay, so side note, this is the first time that I'm like really doing a live, and like all of the stuff is over on the other side of the room. And so I don't know if this is gonna work. So I'm trying it out. So y'all gonna have to bear with me because it's pissing me off, and I might have to bring this back if it tries it. Okay, let's start with, I don't know, y'all. It's giving like this, I don't know, hold on. Okay, let's start with Kelly Rowland. That took entirely way too long. Whew, I'm getting stressed out. All right, listen. Upgrading shit is never easy. I don't know why I be trying to bite off so much more than I can chew. It sends me. I get so frustrated. But Kelly Rowland, some people are in agreement with Kelly Rowland, some people are not. Kelly Rowland is being called a diva for, apparently walking off of the set of the Today Show because she did not like her dressing room, okay? Apparently, she wanted a different dressing room. She wanted the one that Jennifer Lopez had, and they didn't occupy her with that dressing room, okay? So people feel as though you were supposed to be on the Today Show. You should have been happy that you were there hosting. You had movie to promote, and you just walked off on the 11th hour. And so people are frustrated, and they feel like Kelly Rowland was being a diva, all right? Some of her peers, let me see. I'm trying to move it. I'm trying to get it. Let's get the tea. Child, if this thing want to keep acting up. Okay.
So Kelly Rowland walked off the set of the Today Show because the dressing room wasn't up to par. She was co-hosting with Hoda, and it wasn't it. I've co-hosted with Hoda, And I've arrived there, and the makeup area that you touch up in is often a drop cloth, like a black drop cloth. And then your dressing room is the size of a closet, and you're trying to fit all your people in the clown car. And you know what? You're so excited. You're so gracious. You're co-hosting on the Today Show, an institution in entertainment, a news organization that is not about fancy dressing rooms. The makeup area is completely communal. The food is like grab a croissant and some plastic and pray for the best. And it's just not what that's about. And it's an honor to be there and to sit down with Hoda. And that was not the moment for diva expectations.
Okay, so she said what she said. Now, here's my thought
Kelly
on that.
Rowland.
Here's my thought on that. Now, I'm not trying to take anything away from the Today Show or what the Today Show represents, and it being a news organization or a great seat to fit in. But when you have an artist like Kelly Rowland, at the end of the day, she doesn't need the Today Show. She's part of one of the greatest girl groups of all time, and will go down in history as being a part of one of the best female groups of our lifetime. So at the end of the day, Kelly Rowland doesn't need the Today Show, Good Morning America, any show. I mean, she is Kelly Rowland. She is Destiny's Child. So at the end of the day, she deserves to, be treated as such. She does not need that opportunity. You're not talking to a person that needs to look, Kelly Rowland doesn't need that. So what she needed was her dressing room to be fitting for a queen. And, she should not have to accept what you think that she should accept because this is an opportunity. This is not necessarily an opportunity for, someone of the likes of Kelly Rowland. Unfortunately, people like to think that, unfortunately, like black people, when you get things there, you always have to take an opportunity, or you just, you shut up and eat your food and keep going. And it's like, no, I put in work. I'm a staple. So, maybe Bethany and Frankel, maybe for you, that's an opportunity, but I'm part of one of the biggest girl groups of all time. And for me, I don't need this opportunity. And so it wasn't fitting for me. They could not accommodate me. They didn't decide to accommodate me. The space didn't work. So I left. It is what it is. It's not going to hurt my career. It's not going to make or break a moment for me. Kelly Rowland could have done the show or not done the show. It wouldn't have changed anything in the trajectory of her career at any point. At this point, Kelly Rowland can sit back and collect her residual income and never, work again, if you ask me. You get what I'm saying? So I don't believe that this was an opportunity that she missed or she passed up on, or she had to sit there and accept it. If she didn't like the dressing room, the lady has worked hard enough to say, hey, give me a different type of dressing room. If there are other dressing rooms that other people were able to have, then accommodate me as such. I never known Kelly Rowland to be a problematic person. You've never heard Kelly Rowland being messy. You've never heard stories of Kelly Rowland being difficult to work with. So at some point, if it got to a point where Kelly Rowland had to literally get up and leave, then it clearly wasn't right. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see Kelly Rowland getting up and leaving a commitment. Kelly Rowland is not that type of individual. I feel like we've never known her to be problematic. We've never known her to be messy. We've never known her not to be a stand-up woman. So at some point, girl, it probably just wasn't right. And when you're in a career where, you pay your dues to small sets and you pay your dues to, things not working, at some point, 20, 30 years into your career, I'm not taking any type of dressing room anymore. I did that earlier on. I'm not at that point anymore. So if it's not going to be right, I won't be there. It is what it is. Excuse me, guys. Ooh, sitting on my dang. Oh, child, ghetto. Listen, we're working it out. Working it out. Okay? So yes, I totally agree. And I don't think that Kelly Rowland did anything wrong, because I never known Kelly Rowland to be a problematic person. So for me, I don't think that she did anything wrong. So I'm team Kelly Rowland on that. And I love Kelly Rowland, by the way. Also, Chris Brown. Listen, honestly, Chris Brown could literally do no wrong in my eyes. I love Chris Brown. But Chris Brown was supposed to play in the Celebrity All-Star game and was banned from playing, okay? Ruffles chips were the sponsor, And apparently Ruffles Chips in the NBA declined or said that they did not want Chris Brown to be in the game. Ruffles Chips had came back and stated that they did not know or have any idea that Chris Brown was not supposed to be in the game, and they did not make that call. Chris Brown called cap. He said it's a whole lie. They knew what was up. So I just feel like Chris Brown keeps getting the short end of the stick. He says he just wants to live his life, and he's very frustrated that he keeps having to relive the Rihanna situation. Like, Chris Brown's career has been affected so much by the Rihanna debacle that they will not let this man move on. Even Rihanna herself has forgiven him. However, Chris Brown cannot seem to shake the stigma of what happened between him and Rihanna. Now, if you ask me, I think that, it's unfortunate. I feel like Ruffles probably did have something to do with it. They throw the rock and hide their hand, and they just didn't want all that smoke because, the fans in the comments were pretty much saying, like, why didn't you guys let Chris Brown play? You should have let Chris Brown play. We're not going to shop your brand. Ruffles is trash, all these things, to the point where Ruffles Chips, they ended up shutting down the comments. Now, Suge Knight ended up coming out and speaking out and comparing Chris Brown to Dr. Dre. This was an interesting comparison. I'm interested to know what you guys thought about what he said. So let's let this play.
You can have a man that part of that secret society.
Oh, dang, it's music playing. Shoot. So long story short, because I can't let the music play, he pretty much is saying Dr. Dre is known for beating many women, and he's able to get an Impact Award at the Grammys. However, Chris Brown had one incident with one woman, and his career has been forever affected. And he will never get his flowers or what he deserves. That is very interesting, because if you know the history of Dr. Dre, you know that Dr. Dre was a beater, okay? He has slap up, down, okay? And so that is interesting, because when you think about it, they are making Chris Brown really pay for that. I love Chris Brown. I love everything about Chris Brown. I think that Chris Brown was very troubled, but at the same time, I think he's so talented. I think he's a great dresser. I think he's a very entertaining artist, and I think that anything he touches is gold. However, the industry and the powers that be will never truly let Chris Brown succeed at the magnitude that he can, and it's unfortunate. But yeah, and it sucks. But I don't think that anything will, ever change. Now, some people are saying it's who he beat. The fact that it was Rihanna is the reason why, Chris Brown his career will never see the heights that it should. But I personally feel as though if she has forgiven him, shouldn't we? Like, at some point, if she's over it, we should be over it. I don't know. That's just my take on the situation. If you ain't tripping, then girl, I'm not tripping. That's my whole thing. So yeah. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on in the news today. For our little Sunday situation show. Okay, this was interesting. So James Wright, Chanel, and Chrisean Rock. Oh, not them yet. Where's Patti LaBelle Pie? No, where is James? Now, I know. Where is James Wright? Did I not put her up there? Hold on, let me go get James, child. As you all know, let me get James up here. This is a work in progress. We're trying to get this. Well, here she go. Watch out now. It's the little one. Bow wow. All right, come on, James. You knew we had to talk to you. So apparently, James is suing Chrisean Rock for, punching him and knocking his teeth out of his mouth. Okay? So you remember back at the Tamar Braxton concert, Chrisean went up there. She felt like they played in her face. Okay? She was just there to hang out with Tamar backstage, whatever, add a little clout to the show. Chrisean felt like she was supposed to perform. The girls are saying, well, listen, Chrisean, you're not performing, okay? You're not here to perform. You're just here to kind of be a socialite and a celebrity at the event. Chrisean, with about 5-10 rings on, tells Patti LaBelle Pie to get his fat motherfucker out and then hit him and called him a fat bitch right in the mouth and apparently knocked the tooth out of his mouth. So then he was swollen, had to go to the dentist. It was a lot going on. Tamar was online, didn't know what to say. There was another man going off. Now he has sued. Now he is suing her. Now she's online saying this ass mother Nick ain't finna get from me. So Chrisean Rock is saying he ain't finna get. She has responded. Okay. Let me show you what she said. So you don't take my word for it, child. Let's see if we can pull the receipts up. Because she said what she said. Now, where did she say it at? Because that's the hot tea. Oh, here we go. This big back bit nigga think he finna get a cent out of me. Bit, you just wasted your money on that damn lawyer. Okay? So she called him a big back bit nigga. Now, mind you, this woman be at church every Sunday. What did Kai say? Don't ever trust no nigga, don't trust no Christian. Because she be at church every Sunday running to the altar and immediately talking about this big back nigga. Amen? Whether she just online doing Bible study, amen? Now she talking about a big back nigga that ain't finna get no money out of her. That sounds like a song if you ask me. Ain't finna get no money out of me. This big back bitch ain't finna get a cent out of me. I don't want no scrub. I don't know, child. It just had a little ring to it if you ask me. But listen, so here's the thing. James, you need to get your money. But what did we learn from Tasha K and Cardi B? Just keep dodging, ducking, and dodging and hiding the money and placing the money. I don't know if she's smart enough to do that, but it takes a long time to get your coins. So she may not get her coin, but at least you tried. If anything, James, you got to get the money and you need to try to get her arrested. I mean, because I don't foresee him really being able to get a real coin out of this. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice. I think that there can be a judgment passed, but will she actually end up paying up? Well, has Tasha K paid Cardi B? Has Tierra Marie paid 50 Cent? Does anybody with a money judgment against them ever end up paying the money? Have we, except Diddy? But that wasn't a judgment, that was a settlement. But think about it. Who has ever got their money? Nobody ever gets the money. You can try, but I just don't see her getting the money. It's no shade. But we'll see. But you notice it's been quiet since Blueface has been locked down. I thought we were doing well. I think it's interesting that when Blueface is not around, the whole circus is like, but Chrisean will do something because she has to maintain the relevancy. So I don't know. I'm not really sure, but I hope James got a really good lawyer, and I hope Tamar Braxton steps in and really does her big one for him. It'd be interesting to see how that lands. And yes, knocking a man's tooth out of his mouth is crazy. Okay? She was dead wrong for that. She was dead wrong for that. What else? Child, we getting through these topics kind of quick, but girl, we got to get into some things. Oh, child. Hold on. They said Simon, he may not get his citizenship because let me get it. Hold on. They said the court grants U.S. citizens and immigration motion to dismiss Simon's Gobadia's request to vacate his denial for citizenship. So he's trying to become a citizen and he will not get citizenship because of his extensive criminal record. Apparently, he has a long record of fraud, tax evasion fraud, bank fraud, identity fraud, fake marriages, and multiple felonies. Okay? And so this comes days after it's been announced that his wife, Portia Guabadababas, is coming to America and going to return back to the Housewives of Atlanta. Now, it gets tricky and sticky if you ask me, because why now? See, it feels as though this might be part of Portia's storyline, that in fact her African king is not allowed to come to America. So that might work for her. Now, apparently, he's been trying to get here and stay here since 1986, 85, back and forth. In 1985, he did some credit card. He overstayed his welcome and his visa about a year or 6 months. Then he got deported, went back in 87, came back in 88, stayed, did a little bit more fraud, got arrested, went back in 89, got back here in 91, stayed too long, and then did a little bank fraud. Then in 93, did a little credit card fraud. Then in 95, married a whore. That didn't work, had to leave again. And here we are about 35 years later, the nigga still can't stay. Now, he's trying to marry, I don't even think the marriage to Portia is keeping him in the States. Now, here's the thing. Now, listen, are we talking? You know, he's African. You have to do what you have to do. Now, I didn't know how old he was about 35 years ago, but I do know this. I'm no stranger to a little fraud myself, okay? So I can't be mad. I've done a little credit card fraud. I've done a little signature fraud. Hey, the mugshots are there, so I'm not finna hate on him. I hate for my fraudulent past to come back and bite me in the ass when I'm trying to just save a child and eat a meal. You know what I'm saying? I say let the man into the country. As long as he paid his due to the society, let the man in the country. There is nowhere that the man should not be here. I say let the man stay here for the people. If he do the credit card fraud, the bank fraud, the marriage, and multiple felonies, the man should stay here. He should stay here. This is about 35 years old. The man is about 80 years old now. Not much time to live. Let the man enjoy the fruits of his labor with his beautiful, bodacious wife. I believe that this is the American dream and he should stay here. I do not believe you should hold the fraud against him because everybody have a past. I have a past. I've done many fraud. I went to jail for fraud. Everything. We have all done that in the past. He should stay here. And I believe that as such. Okay? Wow. No, seriously. I know it's somebody, first of all, let's be very clear here. Everybody laughing at this man, and I want all you all to listen to me real clear here. And I dare you to lie. Everybody listening, everybody has done a little fraud to get ahead. Let me tell you, And this is fraud. This all counts as fraud to me. Going tax exempt at your job when you know you should be paying taxes, but you don't want the tax coming during Christmas and holidays and your birthday. That's fraud. You did it. Claiming somebody else's kid that ain't yours. That's fraud. Every year. Some of y'all living off your tax fraud right now. Come on, amen. Some of y'all got a good old income tax. Every year, some of y'all got a good tax lady. Don't play with me, that's fraud. Okay? CPN. Some of y'all ain't got apartments that ain't in your name. That's fraud. Some of y'all got cars that ain't in your name. That's fraud. Some of y'all got cell phones that ain't in your name. And you sitting on this phone right now looking at it. That's fraud. We all did a little thing to get where we need to go. Okay? So don't get mad at him because he had to do what he had to do. And he should not be held, if he paid his debt to society, let the man in the country. Because we done all got a little sticky, icky to get ahead. Sometimes you gotta rob Peter to pay Paul. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Y'all don't want to hear the truth. Put a one in the chat if you done did some fraud. We done all did a little fraud. Ain't nothing wrong with a little fraud here and there. Just don't do it every day, amen? But ain't nothing wrong with a little maneuvering of the numbers if you gotta do what you gotta do. Times is hard. We're in the middle of a pandemic. Okay, now you wanna talk about fraud? The pandemic hit. I dare you to lie and say you didn't get no money from the pandemic. Everybody got money from the pandemic was fraud. Everybody was rich. Everybody had new teeth during the pandemic. Stop playing with me. Everybody had a business. They stopped. Everybody had an EIN number. Motherfuckers got an EIN and can't even spell EIN. They just know. The tax lady said, I need an EIN. It's fraud. Yeah. Everybody done did a little fraud. Don't play with me. Okay? Okay, now let's just keep it real. Now, should you be kicked out the country? Should you not be able to live the American dream because you done did a little fraud? That's not right. That's not right. Let the man in. Let the man in. Let the man in. Oh! Amen. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh! Woo! Ah. Oh, Jesus. Y'all know. Y'all just be trying to play like y'all don't know. Okay, everybody did them a little fraud here and there. Oh, what we talking about out here? What is we getting into? Let me see what we got. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Now, child. Hold on. Natalie Nunn is on the docket. They say she cheating on her husband, child. Listen, and you know I love Natalie. You know, she's my girl. Every time I see Natalie, she give me shots. We have a good time. We key. I can call Natalie. I wish I could call her right now and get the tea. Natalie, what they saying that you cheat, you know. But I'm not going to call her right now because she might, I'm not going to call Natalie right now. I should call her and be like, well, what are they? The people are saying that you cheated on your husband. But I'm not going to do that. Here's the thing. So Fivio Foreign is alleging that Natalie Nunn is sleeping with one of his homeboys. Okay, now here's the thing. Natalie Nunn is no stranger to allegations of her cheating on her man. But let's just listen to what he said first, and then we'll get into my thoughts. Let's get into it.
Niggas don't, certain niggas do.
Right here.
But a lot of niggas, ones who do, blame you for they fuck ups. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you my son Peso that call.
Savage.
Louis Peso.
Shout out to Peso.
Shout out to Peso.
That's my man. He came around me. He used the Fivio card. He's fucking Natalie Nunn right now. Knocking her.
Knocking it in like a clumsy nigga.
She.
All right, so apparently, you know, Louis Peso. Now let me show you what Peso looked like, okay? This is Louis Peso. That's apparently banging Natalie Nunn. Now here's the thing, Natalie is no stranger to these type of allegations. Now Natalie came out and said that is not what happened. She's on the road right now, and she was looking for somebody to help her, you know, promote her record, building her team, because now Natalie Nunn is now a rapper. Because, you know, work was slow allegedly over in the Fivio foreign camp, Louis Peso wanted to work with Natalie Nunn on her outside record and promoting it and, you know, getting it out there and doing their big one. And so now Natalie says, and this, I thought this was a key, she told Fivio foreign, you know, listen, Fivio, I don't know why you're mad. I mean, if you wanted a feature, all you had to do was ask. Natalie Nunn, a feature is crazy. A Natalie Nunn feature is crazy. Oh! A Natalie Nunn feature! Okay, but anyway, Natalie, you know what, let's just get a key. I like Natalie because she's a cackle. The thing is, Natalie, I'm gonna tell you this, and I love all my baddies, but Natalie will forever be the baddest bad girl because no shade, she outsmarts them all. Because whether it's weed, music, just TV, whatever, Natalie knows, like, and Rolly is my sister, that's my girl. I know Rolly for music. I mean, not music, excuse me. For, you know, Rolly always smoked. Natalie has the freaking Batty Blunt's farm. Rolly's like an ambassador. Why does Rolly not have the Batty Blunt thing? You know what I mean? These other girls, they all do music, but Natalie is gonna go do the music, do the video, promote it, go on a tour, and you don't even know her. Like, so she will take these other girls' thing and then make it her thing. And then all of a sudden they're supporting her when it's like, this woman then took all y'all stuff and slightly made it a thing. I don't know, but I mean, can you be mad at her? She just is smart. Like, you know, she'll see opportunities, so she'll be like, okay, these girls are doing music, these girls got songs to perform, okay, I'm gonna do music too, but I know how to market it better and I know how to promote it, so girl, I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna do music. You know what I mean? I don't know, Matt, she's just really, really smart. So like, if I was around her, I'd be like, okay, girl, you're not finna get my idea. You finna show me how to catapult my thing. Cause Natalie, one of them people like, she see, oh, this what they doing? This what they like? Oh, I can do that too. Okay, boom. And we gonna do that. But anyway, that was just something I observed. But she's really, really smart. So shout out to Natalie Nunn doing her music, doing her song. I like her song. Now, apparently, this is the guy that she sleep with. Now, he's ugly. He's not cute at all. Big-faced, big-mouthed, not attractive, okay? This is her husband. Oop, that's not her husband. This is Jacob. If Natalie, now, dreads and dreads, maybe she does have a type. But here's the thing. If she's cheating on Jacob with this, she's crazy. She's crazy. If you cheating on Jacob with this big face man right here, you're crazy. Now, here's the thing. Natalie is no stranger to these type of allegations. So I personally feel as though even if that was some tea, her husband knows about it and they probably have a relationship where they discuss these things, because they've also been accused of being in threesomes and this, that, and the third. And I think after 10, 15 years, let these people do what they want to do. Natalie know her husband know her. He see these allegations. They know what's going on. I don't believe that Natalie Nunn is just out here willy-nilly cheating on her husband and just being a fool. She's too famous right now to be doing that. You know, but there's been a lot of talk about her having dealings with other men. I don't know if that's just popular to say, but I will say that if anything, I think that it's probably her and her man do stuff together, and that's their business. So you don't know what kind of arrangement or situation a person have in their relationship, and who are we to judge, and who are we to really give a damn? As long as they're happy and as long as they're taking care of their family and taking care of each other, then it's really not our business. To be honest with you, I personally don't care. So yeah, they seem to be happy and it seems to work out, and he's sticking around. And listen, he loves her, she loves him, and it's working. So I ain't mad at it. Fivio, now that was messy though. I wonder what happened. I wonder why he would say that. Because I feel like a man only responding like that, he's mad about something. Like, because you had to know that was going to go viral. So you were being petty about something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was clearly being messy about something because you knew that was going to go viral. You knew that people were going to talk about that. So, for whatever reason, he felt some type of way. Natalie pissed him off, and he wanted that to go viral. So, he apparently, you know, he did that. So that's interesting. Well, what else do we got going on? Oh my God, Ice Spice and Lotto still beefy. At this point, do we care? So Lotto, Ice Spice, remember Lotto went to Brooklyn or the Bronx and was dancing, and you think you're not, or she did the Sunday service. Sunday service was trash, by the way. So Ice Spice went and brought trucks, billboard trucks, to ride around Atlanta with the emojis. You think you're not even a fart. Now, Lotto fans went and tagged the trucks and said, stream Sunday service 777. Okay? So the battle is getting hot. Now, Lotto also, this is why I don't like Lotto. I'm going to show you why I don't like Lotto right now. So, once it came out that she put the trucks out, she did a tweet, didn't hit though. So they posted Lotto with a message amid fans thinking Ice Spice was throwing shade at her. Lotto says, this was about that old pic going viral, not that little girl. And so this is, for me, what I don't like about Lotto. It's like, girl, Lotto always does something and then acts like she wasn't responding to that, or it wasn't about that, or I'm not beefing with nobody, or I'm not trolling anybody. Girl, you were talking to Ice Spice. What picture was going viral? Like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, that's so, like, girl, if you're going to be about that life, just be about the life. But like, why talk crap and then act like you wasn't talking crap? You were. You were talking crap. You was talking, you was. I don't understand, like, I don't like when people do that. I hate when people do that. Like, and she does that a lot. She did that with the album. She did that with the cover art. She always acts like she's not talking about people when she's throwing shade. So yes. Also, this wasn't on the docket, but someone sent it to me. You know, we've been quiet. We haven't really been talking about it. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see. Let me see. Yeah, so the people are saying that Cardi B unfollowed all of her fan pages. I'm seeing fan pages here. I don't know why. I haven't been really paying attention. So I don't know what the tea is with that. But it looks like she's still following some people. Okay? I don't know. Maybe the fans are getting into it. I don't know. They're wanting music. A lot of the Cardi B fans are upset because they feel like they're not getting any music. And they're like, where is our queen? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really what to say. But yes, a lot of the fans are upset because they feel as though that she's back with Offset. Listen, I don't know why people are upset at a woman still being with her husband. Relationships have ebbs and flows. I've learned this. You got to stay out of people's relationship business because people will turn on you. Listen, the girls will turn on you. It could be your closest friends. They will turn on you for a man. I've learned that recently. The girls will turn on you for a man. They definitely will. So, stay out of people's relationship business because when those people get back together, you are on the outs. So yes, I don't know. We'll be here. We'll see what happens with the music. But at this point, I don't really care. I'll be interested when we get it, but I'm not, quite frankly, we can get it or we cannot. It doesn't make any difference to me. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, I think, the fans want the music, but it may come, it may not, and it is what it is. So yes, those are my thoughts on that. Guys, listen, today has been a great show. I know it's like a little bit of a faster show, but I'm just like getting into the driver's seat of the live. We will be back probably tomorrow. I'm gonna be trying to do like every day, get back in the rigmarole of going live again. It's just like it's like a lot of space now. So I'm trying to work it all out, and I'm going to be doing a members only after this. I need to talk to my members. We got to get into some things. So I will be doing a members only immediately after this. So that's why I got to get up out of here. And I got to get over onto the other channel, the tarot channel as well. Also, I'm thinking about adding a little panel over here, doing panel shows here. So if you guys are interested in, maybe doing some dialogue and getting on a little panel show, maybe Fridays or something like that, DM me, let me know, all right? All right, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and always, crop your favorite parts of the video so I can post them on Instagram and Twitter, because we have a key when we clip our favorite part. So let me know what your favorite part of the show was. Clip it for me and I'll post it, okay? I love you all, and until next time, I will see you guys on my members only. And for the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow. All right? I love you all. Until next time, keep that same energy, and I'll see you soon. Peace out. Okay. Let's see. Because this thing has really been trying it. And I know y'all still here. Ooh. Okay. Bye, y'all.